各位線上線下嘅來賓大家好，歡迎出席 MSO 2023全港高中海外平台設計比賽嘅發佈會。今次嘅比賽由 My School Offer 主辦，國際教育人才培訓中心協辦，有劍橋教育集團同埋英國羅浮堡大學全力支持。今日我哋好榮幸邀請到咁多位來賓，以下我哋會感謝致辭嘅嘉賓。My School Offer 代表 Mr. Frankie Chong， 國際教育人才培訓中心首席行政官潘浚程先生，明愛聖若瑟中學張美美校長，元朗天主教中學黃見儀校長，英國羅浮堡大學代表 Ms. Charlotte Davidson， 劍橋教育集團代表 Ms. Ruby Leung。我哋都感謝以下出席嘅嘉賓，排名不分先後，天主教慈幼會伍少梅中學李建文校長，葵涌循道中學林美儀校長，裘錦秋中學屯門陳月平校長，中華基督教會馮良傑紀念中學梅浩基校長，恩平工商會李林明中學郭潤偉校長，佛教大光慈航中學梁永媛校長，中華基督教會桂華山中學黃仲良校長，聖貞德中學何以雲副校長，聖貞德中學蔡永康主任，元朗天主教中學鄧子琪助理校長，中華基督教會馮良傑紀念中學馮杏玲主任，iGable News Limited 代表 Mr. Kelvin Chow， 旅遊學庫 CEO Mr. Kenji Kwan。以下落嚟，我哋有請 MSO 代表 Mr. Frankie Chong 為今次嘅發佈會致歡迎詞。
多謝各位。首先好多謝咧，同埋歡迎各位線上同埋線下喺現場出席嘅嘉賓、校長、老師同埋同學。My School Offer MSO 一直致力為有志升讀海外大學嘅學生，免費提供多元化同埋以學生為本嘅升學諮詢同埋跟進服務。My School Offer 今年更進一步，舉辦第一屆 MSO 全港高中海外平面設計比賽，就係為咗俾香港本地嘅學生喺佢哋學習期間提供更加多連接海外大學嘅機會。喺提供免費服務嘅同時， MSO 亦都期望讓學生更加多角度咁樣去認識自己，令到學生能夠開闊眼界、拓展視野、接通國際，創造更加多自我嘅價值，獲取更多升學嘅自主選擇同埋計劃。今次比賽所有參賽嘅作品都會由英國羅浮堡大學藝術及設計學院嘅代表評審。學生無論得獎與否，都可以同國際嘅水平接軌。學生可以從評審嘅結果了解英國頂級大學對藝術設計上面創作嘅要求，實在一個難得嘅機會。作為一間為年青人服務嘅機構， MSO 好明白年青人喺成長同埋生活上面好多時都會有好多限制嘅感覺，亦都會期望用自己嘅方式同埋努力建構屬於自己嘅成就。所以今次舉辦第一屆 MSO 全港高中海外平面設計比賽，以突破自己、劃出框架為主題，亦都係從年青人嘅角度出發，俾學生思考點樣喺固有嘅限制當中，用正面嘅思維作出突破，打破傳統。今次比賽參賽者需要以黑色、白色、灰色三種令人有限制感覺嘅顏色作為基調，創作出別出心裁、與眾不同嘅平面設計，爭取屬於自己嘅國際殊榮。MSO 期望通過國際化嘅比賽，能夠為學生搭建國際嘅舞台，展現自己嘅能力，向夢想飛行。冠軍嘅得獎者更加可以衝出香港，免費到倫敦劍橋教育集團 CEG on campus 同埋大學嘅校園遊覽。我哋誠邀各位高中生踴躍參賽，亦都歡迎各位校長、老師鼓勵有興趣、有潛質、有能力嘅學生積極參與。多謝各位。
多謝 Mr. Chong。我哋期望 MSO 喺未來可以為學生帶嚟更好嘅海外升學之路。以下落嚟，我哋會有請國際教育人才培訓中心嘅代表、首席執行官潘浚程先生為我哋致辭。
MSO 主辦方 Mr. Frankie Chong， 劍橋教育集團代表 Ms. Ruby Leung， 英國羅浮堡大學代表 Ms. Charlotte Davidson。今日為我哋發表致辭詞嘅兩位校長，明愛聖若瑟中學張美美校長、元朗天主教中學黃見儀校長，同埋多位撥冗出席致辭嘅校長同埋副校長，各位嘉賓、各位老師，我潘浚程喺呢度代表比賽嘅協辦方國際教育人才培訓中心，向大家表示衷心嘅感謝。為表示對各方嘅尊重，以下我嘅致辭會先用英語，再用粵語發表。Out of respect of all the parties involved, please allow me to deliver this speech first in English, then in Cantonese. It has been a year since we had this idea of organizing a graphic design competition that is different, unlike others, and one that would benefit students in every possible way. And I'm thrilled to see the 2023 Hong Kong High School Overseas Graphic Design Competition come to fruition and become an actual reality today. Rarely do we see a high school graphic design competition supported by a top-notch university abroad, nor is it a common scenario here in Hong Kong to have a competition that would send its student winners to the United Kingdom for an exchange experience for free. I genuinely hope this competition would serve as a stepping stone for high school students in Hong Kong, most of whom are very talented and devoted to their arts and under the needed guidance of their teachers to show their gifts to the world. After today's launching ceremony, we will send out official invitations to schools for entry submission. I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the school principals who turned up today for their immense support. Last but not least, for every school principal and teacher who has one talented student in mind you think will stand out from the rest and might actually win this, please visit the official website of 2023 Hong Kong High School Overseas Graphic Design Competition and give your students a chance to shine. Thank you. 2023全港高中海外平面設計比賽由構思籌備到今日正式啟動，歷時1年。是次比賽係香港少見能夠得到海外頂尖大學支持同評審嘅高中學界平面設計比賽，亦係極少見會安排優勝者免費飛到英國親身進行交流嘅高中學界平面設計比賽。期望呢個比賽能夠帶俾全港高中學生有機會憑借個人嘅天賦同埋努力，所屬學校教師嘅專業指導同埋帶領，展翅海外，飛躍國際。隨住今日嘅啟動禮，我哋即將向全港中學發出邀請。喺呢度，我率先感謝今日出席嘅眾多校長支持是次比賽。最後，我希望呼籲全港中學校長同埋相關老師瀏覽2023全港高中海外平面設計比賽嘅官網，了解更多詳情，帶領對設計具天賦、具熱誠嘅高中學生參與是次比賽。衷心感謝。
多謝潘先生。亦都非常之感謝國際教育人才培訓中心對今次比賽嘅支持。我哋希望今次嘅海外平面設計比賽可以為學生提供一個接觸國際嘅機會，亦都希望每個參加者可以從中獲得更多。 我哋亦都好榮幸可以邀請到一眾嘅校長親臨現場支持今次嘅比賽。以下落嚟，我哋會有請明愛聖若瑟中學張美美校長為我哋致辭。
MSO Frankie 總監 IETC 嘅潘 Sir， 各位校長、各位教育界嘅同工，大家好。咁今日咧好榮幸啦，能夠有機會啦參加第一屆咧全港高中海外平面設計比賽活動嘅開幕禮。咁我覺得今次嘅活動咧係特別具有特色同埋意義嘅，因為咧我睇到個題目嘅時候咧，我都覺得好有感受啊。因為咧個設計嘅創作咧係要用黑白灰三隻嘅顏色咧為基調，作為一個平面作品嘅設計，而從而咧帶出一個衝破自我、劃破咧框架嘅主題。咁點解我咁欣賞呢？因為一睇呢一個題目嘅時候咧，就正正咧就係讓我哋嘅腦海諗到我哋之前嗰幾年咧經歷咗疫情咧，其實大家都喺個腦海裏邊會諗到嘅畫面就係喺疫情呢幾年期間咧，的確我哋係眼前咧真係比較黑暗、比較灰蒙同埋迷茫。但係我哋點樣喺逆境裏邊能夠自強同埋活出一個正向嘅價值咧？咁我相信今次比賽嗰個嘅意義同埋個主題嘅挑戰同難點咧，正正就係要年青人咧點樣咧去發揮佢嘅創意，而創造出呢一個嘅即係佢自己嘅作品。咁所以好欣賞啦，主辦團體構思個主題嘅心思啦，咁相信作品咧一定係充滿咗年輕人嘅創意。咁今次嘅活動咧，除咗係讓到學生有機會表達創意之外咧，其實更加讓學生咧有機會咧可以參與由海外大學嘅一啲藝術課程嘅導賞啦，甚至有機會飛到去英國啦，去擴闊視野，實在咧令到學生咧獲益良多。咁所以作為教育界嘅同工嘅一份子咧，我哋一定會要全力支持咧呢一個全港高中海外平面設計比賽，咁亦都期望啦各位教育界同工嘅校長啦、老師啦都能夠咧鼎力支持呢個活動，俾學生一個咧發揮才華、創意同埋擴闊視野嘅機會。最後咧祝活動咧能夠順利開展，成功舉辦呢個咁有富意義同埋咧有創意嘅比賽。多謝各位，
多謝張校長。以下落嚟，我哋會有請元朗天主教中學黃見儀校長為我哋致辭。
各位嘉賓、各位校長、各位友好，大家好。首先衷心感謝 MSO Frankie 潘 Sir 邀請我出席第一屆全港高中海外平面設計比賽嘅開幕禮，並且擔任呢一個嘅演講嘉賓。諗翻起喺舊年12月16號跟張校長啦、Frankie 啦、潘 Sir 啦、Apple 咧一齊見面嘅時候咧，佢希望咧我哋咧校長可以俾一啲嘅意見，令到咧呢一個比賽咧可以順利開展。當我聽到呢個比賽嘅主題係以突破色彩生命為題嘅時候，我覺得係好有意思，既可以為學生注入一個好正能量啦，亦都讓學生咧係有機會展示佢哋自己嘅視藝嘅天分。更難得呢個嘅比賽係學生係有機會咧係跟海外嘅大學嘅講師咧係上課學習啦，為學生將來嘅發展咧注入更多嘅可能性。呢一點絕對係值得我哋去支持。而喺開會期間，睇到主辦單位好接納學界嘅意見，以唔影響學生嘅考試，又唔希望加重學生嘅負擔嘅前提之下，處處以學生嘅福祉為優先考慮嘅因素，真係值得我哋去欣賞。我相信在座每一位都係協助學生追夢嘅領航員。喺大家嘅一齊努力之下，我相信今次全港高中海外平面設計比賽一定會獲得學界嘅支持，亦都衷心祝願呢次嘅比賽能夠獲得圓滿嘅成功。主佑各位，
多謝黃校長。正如喺歡迎詞嘅時候 Frankie 所講到，我哋希望可以透過今次嘅比賽，為學生可以接通國際。而家就等我哋接通英國嘅羅浮堡大學嘅代表 Ms Charlotte Davidson， 佢會同我哋分享一下英國羅浮堡大學同埋旗下嘅藝術設計學院佢哋嘅創作方向同埋評分準則。Let's welcome Ms Charlotte Davidson。
Hello everyone, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Welcome, Ms. Charlotte Timerson. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, please start.
Yeah, fantastic. I will share my screen. So my name is Charlotte. I am one of the regional managers at Loughborough University, and I also support all of our applicants coming or interested in studying at Loughborough from Hong Kong. And I've done this for around 8 years now. So I've been coming out to Hong Kong for a long time. And I've got about 15 minutes to just give you a very quick introduction to Loughborough and to this competition and to what you will be judged on. So I'll whiz through this. So that's me. I'm one of the regional managers. I've been out to Hong Kong over 30 times over the last few years. So I may have met some of you, or maybe I will in the future. The first question that we get asked when people are working with Loughborough is actually, where is Loughborough, or what is Loughborough? And Loughborough itself is a town right in the middle of England. And we are a campus-based university right in the middle of the UK. So very close to cities like Leicester or Nottingham, 1 hour and 20 minutes on the train from London. So super easy to get around. And this is what our university looks like. It's one of the biggest campuses in the UK. We've got everything you would possibly need on campus, from accommodation, social life, studying, hairdressers, doctors, bubble tea, Starbucks, all sorts of things. And if you are particularly interested in art design, the area to the bottom left of the screen is our School of the Arts, which I'll talk about a little bit more later. And Loughborough is a really, really highly ranked and very reputable, both in the UK and globally. So we are in the top 10 in the UK league tables consistently over the last 10 years. We do very well in lots of different league tables, looking at student satisfaction, student employability, student support, and student experience as well. So Loughborough is a really good bet if you want to go and study something with us. And we have over 130 different courses at Loughborough. So we teach everything from engineering and science through to business, social sciences, humanities, sport, and of course art and design, which I'll talk about later. And our students, when they come to Loughborough, choose to live on the campus. And our international students are guaranteed at least 2 years of living on that campus. So getting a real student experience whilst you come and study in the UK. And studying in the UK can be quite daunting for students. So moving to a new country is quite scary, but moving to university is scary as well. So we try and make that as easy as possible for you, giving you somewhere really nice to live, making sure that you have all the support that you need on campus, and creating a really lovely environment for you to live and to study and to have fun with us on campus as well. And we currently have about 300 students from Hong Kong studying with us on campus, and we have students that live in all 16 of our halls of residences, as well as students who live in the town centre of Loughborough as well. So lots of students from Hong Kong studying with us. We have a Hong Kong society where students get together and meet as well. We really focus as well on not just making sure you have a great time and that you're studying a great course, but on developing your future career, making you really employable. So for example, all of our courses offer the option to do a 1-year work placement year, or to do internships as part of your course. And if you're looking at studying art with us, a lot of our students will take 3 different internships as part of their placement year, to get lots of experience, build their CV, and really hone down on what they want to do. We also give a lot of one-to-one careers advice and have schemes for you to follow for you to develop your portfolio of employability, and make sure that when you graduate, which I know feels like a long time away now for a lot of the students that haven't even just applied to university, but it means that you'll be ready to go out into the world of work as well. And we try and support our students as much as we possibly can on campus. So we have IT and maths learning support centres, we have language support centres, mental health and wellbeing, disability and health, an on-campus security team to make sure that you're safe at all times, and also the Centre for Faith and Spirituality too. And as I said, we have lots of different international students. We probably have around 20% of our students who are international within our student body, around 300 from Hong Kong. And we offer lots of support. So if you did want to apply to Loughborough, you were considering Loughborough, whether it's for our degree programme, for our foundation year, you would have support from the university, so from myself and my colleagues in applying, in moving to the UK. And then there's lots of support for you once you're on campus as well. And everything that's just slightly more difficult coming in as a student from overseas. And lots of things for you to get involved and to celebrate our international students as well. So for example, today on campus is International Day. And all of our international students are getting involved in that. We've got a big exhibition in our Students' Union, which I'm going to head down to after I finish talking to you. And each country has a stand where they're showing cultural information about their country, sharing food, lots of dances. So that's a really great time for our students from Hong Kong, for example, to show what's amazing about Hong Kong. And there are so many fantastic things, but also for you to find out about other countries as well and meet lots of new people. So that fits in within Loughborough Students' international network as well. And as I mentioned, we work really hard to try and make sure our university feels like a family and it's a home away from home for our students when they're studying. We have a hashtag, which is Loughborough Family. It sounds really cheesy, but it's true. We try and make sure that you feel like Loughborough is your home for the 3-4 years that you are studying with us. Or if you do what I did, I've been here for 12 years now. And there are lots of things for students to get involved with. We have our Students' Union on campus, which is a hub of activity. We have over 130 societies. We do a lot of focus on the arts. So from music studios, performing studios, performing arts, so drama and theatre clubs, creative writing, visual arts. We do a lot of exhibitions with our current students, both those who are studying art and those who are studying something different as well. And so we really celebrate the arts on our campus. We do lots of volunteering and charity work. We raised over £1 million every year for charity, for example. And all of this is run by our students for our students. So something for everyone to get involved with, to make friends, have a great time, and do something different or carry on with a hobby that you really like. And also, lots of people know Loughborough for sport. And if you do like sport as well, Loughborough is a great place to come. We've got some fantastic facilities. But lots of people that you speak to, if you say that you're looking at Loughborough, will talk about, are you sporty? And some of our students are very sporty. We've got lots of students that won medals in the last Olympics. But we also have lots of students like me who are not sporty at all. I know that sport is good for me. I go to dance classes at the gym, but that's the most sport that I do on campus. So if we look a little bit more specifically at our design and creative arts courses, we have a big School of the Arts at Loughborough, and we have 4 programs within our arts program at undergraduate level. So we do fine art, we do graphic design, we do textiles, and we do fashion design. And our School of the Arts is huge. It has a massive set of facilities, which I'm going to try and show you a video in a second. So you'll have to let me know if that works. But we've got those 4 programs. You can specialise in the areas that you want to. And it's very self-led. So if you know which area of art you really like, you can focus on that. So if you come to me and tell me that you're an illustrator, fantastic. If you say that you are a fashion designer, amazing. If you know that you like animation, you can really focus on that. If you don't know what your strength is, you can work with our academics to develop all of your different skills. So I'm going to try at the moment to stop my share briefly and just show you a quick video of what our arts facilities look like. And you'll have to come on and tell me if this doesn't work, but hopefully it will.
Welcome to Loughborough University Creative Arts, with lots of facilities to show you that students from across the department can access.
No matter what discipline you're studying, you'll have a studio space allocated to your practical work. These walls become your canvas and you can create your art.
We have the use of a series of technical hubs. Hub 1 is Creative Digital Technologies and Photography.
This is the photography studio. We have a range of equipment from analogue to digital, all free to use for all the courses, with technicians available to help you.
From A5 to industrial size printers, you can make your work go any size you want.
We have facilities for stop motion animation, as well as this moving image studio, with a green screen, as well as lighting and cameras.
We have Mac Labs for digital work with full Adobe Suite.
We can take a hands-on approach with traditional photography. We have full use of darkroom facilities to produce black and white prints.
Across many of the disciplines, you may need to colour match for your project colour palette, and that can be done here in the dye lab. You'll be able to mix any colour you like to any recipe from the range on this wall, and then that will be translated into either dyed yarns or next door in the screen printing room. For screen printing, it's a very experimental process here at Loughborough. You can print onto a range of scales and onto a range of materials. During supervised workshops, we're taught a combination of techniques, such as repeat prints and multi-layer prints, for a variety of outcomes from fashion to interiors or more conceptual pieces.
We have extensive equipment for woven textiles and materials. This is our loom room, one of the biggest in the country.
We have industry standard machinery and software for digital embroidery.
We have industrial equipment ranging from sewing machines to overlockers for any kind of stitch work.
In this hub, you've got the metals workshop, the plastic workshop, the wood workshop, and the facilities for lasers as well. This is your opportunity to experiment with what materials you like best. In this hub, it is predominantly paint and printmaking. In this room, you can make your own canvases from scratch using traditional techniques to whatever scale you want, and you can make your own paint using pigmentation and oils.
This fantastic space is our print room. You can do a range of techniques from screen printing to paper making. We've even tried to print on jelly.
This hub is ceramics and mould making. You can do anything from casting to making your own kiln.
Those were just some of our facilities. We have such a range to offer. Please come down and visit us when you can. We look forward to seeing you.
That gives you an idea of what studying at Loughborough might look like. And yeah, any of those 4 courses within arts, and then some design programs as well. And then if you're looking at entering this fantastic competition that we've got going on, we are really excited to work with you. This competition will be judged by the head of our graphic design course, so the program director. So someone who, if you are going to be interested in studying at Loughborough, would not only be teaching you on the course, but would also be designing the course. So everything that is included there. And not only that, he is also an expert in graphic design himself. All of our academics are leading in industry. So if you are interested in entering this competition, we'd be looking for 6 things from you. And this is how we're going to score your applications. So you need to prove to us that you are outstanding in all of the following areas. So we're looking firstly to see your ability to think creatively. Can you come up with something completely new? So what is your ambition? How are you different to other people that are entering this competition? Within this competition, you've got quite a small brief. So you're working in the areas of black, white, and grey, which, how can you make that different to somebody else's work? But also, why are you doing that? Are you showing that you understand who you're creating your work for? Why are you doing it? What have you tried? What worked? What didn't work? So you want to see evidence of your research and your understanding. And your use of imagery related to that, making sure you show how you are getting your point across in your work and doing that effectively. A big part of graphic design is focusing on typography and making sure that you pay attention to everything, making sure that your work is accessible and making sure that it is as appropriate as it needs to be. As I'm sure you know, argument is a very important thing to demonstrate. So showing your aims and objectives, getting across your point through your creative process. So what are you trying to demonstrate through this project? And making sure that you show that effectively. And of course, making sure that you lay it out properly to create an appealing design, which is something to look at. So those are the 6 different areas that you would be scored on. So you need to try and demonstrate each of those to us and make sure that you are really, really highlighting so you get the highest scores and hopefully get us through to the finals and win this competition. So that's all from me today. If you do want to find out any more about Loughborough, if you scan the QR code or email me, my email address is on the screen. I'm also happy to answer any questions if there is time for that. Loughborough, I studied at Loughborough. I absolutely loved it. It's a great place to study, a fantastic place to be involved with. So if you would like to hear any more, please do let me know. But if not, I will pass back to your hosts for today.
Thank you for sharing, Ms. Davidson. 非常多謝 Ms. Davidson 為我哋分享，相信今次大家對海外平面設計比賽嘅評審方英國羅浮堡大學已經有初步嘅認識。今日我哋亦都邀請到劍橋教育集團嘅代表 Ms. Ruby Leung 為我哋簡單分享。
Hello， 大家好，我係 Ruby， 咁多謝主持人介紹啦，咁亦都好多謝今日主辦方啦，同埋各位邀請我哋嚟參加呢一個發佈會嘅。咁喺呢一度咧，頭先Charlotte 咧已經代表咗大學啦，去介紹一啲大學嘅簡介啦。咁我呢一邊咧會主要介紹翻我哋 Cambridge Education Group 入邊嘅 program。咁所以其實我哋對於香港學生或者國際學生嚟講咧，其實主要佢哋完成咗中學課程咧，其實當然第一個選擇好多時候佢哋都會係直接申請大學啦。咁當然最理想嘅情況底下就係佢哋嘅成績如果可以滿足到大學入學直接收生嘅要求，咁佢哋就可以直接入大學嘅1年班。咁但係我都相信大家可能咧喺呢幾年咧都會聽到尤其是係呢幾年咧，其實會聽到好多唔同入申請英國大學嘅途徑。咁其中一個咧就係我哋今日會同大家分享嘅關於一個叫做 Foundation 嘅 program 啦。咁我哋呢一個 Foundation 嘅 program 咧，其實就係同Loughborough 大學去合作嘅一個 Foundation program。咁其實咧，我哋介紹一下我哋學校啦。我哋叫做 Cambridge Education Group。咁你見到 on campus 咧，其實就係我哋呢一部分 Foundation 嘅 program。咁我哋統稱為叫做一個 Pathway program 啦。咁我哋你會見到左手邊嘅 logo 咧，叫做 on campus Loughborough。咁其實 Cambridge Education Group 咧，係一個叫做 Pathway provider。我哋係英國第一間有提供 Foundation 嘅 program 嘅一個學院啦。咁我哋同 Loughborough 大學合作呢一個 program 咧，亦都係喺 Loughborough 大學呢一度上堂嘅。 好，咁跟住咧，今日咧，我哋主要就頭先因為我呢一度啲 slide 咧，其實都會有提到大學嘅一啲唔同嘅簡介啦。之後我哋會希望同大家分享關於 on campus 呢一個 centre 上大學課程嘅一啲資料啦。咁之後咧，其實你都會見到後邊呢一度咧，會有一啲頭先Charlotte 佢會提過嘅一啲大學嘅 ranking 嘅。係啦，咁首先我都再介紹少少啦，關於大學。咁 Loughborough 其實呢一間大學咧，你見到頭先Charlotte 講過，其實呢10年以嚟咧，佢哋一直都係一間英國 top 10嘅一間大學啦。咁另外咧，亦都係如果話講到大學入邊嘅學生人數啦，咁你會見到有超過18,000位嘅學生，其中大概20% 咧都係國際嘅學生嚟嘅。咁另外頭先亦都聽到 Charlotte 講有超過差唔多300位嘅係香港學生啦。咁大部分咧香港學生而家我哋見到呢幾年咧都係會可能去讀一啲關於生物科學嘅學科啦。咁但係尤其是呢1、2年咧，我都會見到多咗好多學生係讀一啲比較真係實作性強啲嘅。特別係 art and design， 咁我哋都會見到好多唔同嘅申請。咁而好多學生咧，其實佢哋本身咧，就算係可能自己唔係太有一啲額外嘅一啲 art and design 嘅 support 咧，其實佢哋嘅一啲作品咧都非常之出眾嘅。咁所以呢一個亦都係點解我哋會同主辦方咧有傾過，都會係想 focus 翻喺呢一個 topic 上邊。我哋希望學生會有多啲機會去真係將佢哋嘅作品啦，去到帶到去香港以外嘅一啲地方啦。好，咁呢度又係另外一啲唔同嘅 ranking 啦。頭先我哋都Charlotte 同埋我都分別有提過啦。咁其實我哋都好贊成學生咧，除咗係留意，因為我哋見到好多唔同香港學生或者家長咧，其實佢哋好多時候都會睇到一啲叫做 general 嘅 ranking。咁最出名嘅 ranking table 咧，應該大家可能都會有聽過係 Times ranking 啦。咁呢一啲 ranking table 咧，其實就係真係可能最歷史悠久啦，最多人認識嘅ranking 嘅 table。咁但係其實咧，好多時候學生未必會留意到嘅就係佢哋自己想讀個學科嘅 subject ranking， 咁所以我哋都好建議學生除咗 overall ranking 要留意之外咧，其實有好多其他唔同嘅 ranking table 咧，都可以佢哋喺準備佢哋申請大學嘅時候要留意一下嘅。係啦，咁呢一度咧，亦都係講關於大學入邊一啲 highlights 啦。咁我哋除咗講頭先唔同嘅一啲唔同嘅 ranking 之外咧，其實大學亦都係投放咗好多唔同嘅資源喺學生畢業出嚟工作嘅機會，甚至乎佢哋讀緊佢哋嘅 degree 嘅時候做唔同嘅一啲工作實習嘅機會嘅。咁其實好多傳統嘅大學咧，以前佢哋未必會有呢一啲機會去俾學生，佢哋主要就係 focus 喺可能學術上面嘅一啲 support 啦。咁而Loughborough 係其中一間大學，一間叫做真係 top ranking 傳統嘅大學咧，係 support 係好多喺呢一方面嘅地方。咁所以學生咧都可以留意下，就係佢哋讀嘅唔同嘅 degree。頭先大家可以睇到一啲，譬如可能 industrial design 啊，或者係 architecture 啊，呢啲都係 fall under art and design 呢一個 stream 嘅一啲 program 啦。其實佢哋讀緊3年嘅課程入邊咧，佢哋已經可以係做一啲實習嘅機會噶啦。好，咁呢一度又係另一個唔同 session 嘅一啲唔同嘅 ranking 啦。咁亦都係頭先我都係好想帶出一點，就係除咗一啲 overall ranking， 學生都可以真係留意其他唔同嘅一啲排名啦。除咗係佢哋嘅 subject ranking， 亦都有啲唔同嘅 ranking table 係會有講到真係可能學校嘅 support 嘅方面啦，佢哋嘅 facilities 啦，同埋學生畢業出嚟嘅工作機會，呢一啲都係一啲唔同嘅評分標準。咁所以都好鼓勵學生去睇好多啲唔同呢一啲嘅數據，去到分析佢哋自己想入邊一間大學咁樣嘅。係啦，咁呢一度亦都係俾啲相大家睇一睇啦，就係大學入邊嘅環境啦。咁亦都係頭先都係一個 summary 啦，關於我哋頭先唔同嘅一啲 ranking。好，咁呢一度咧，亦都係大學一啲唔同嘅範圍啦。咁其實咧 ，on campus 咧，呢一個 pathway 嘅 centre 咧，其實正正就係 base 喺大學入邊嘅。咁其實 Loughborough 佢主要有2個 campus 啦，一個喺 Loughborough 呢一度啦，另一個喺倫敦嘅。咁倫敦個 campus 咧，主要就係幫學生讀postgraduate 嘅啲 program。咁所以學生如果係讀undergraduate 大學嘅課程嘅話咧，主要就喺翻 Loughborough 呢一個大學入邊。咁我哋嘅 centre 咧，亦都係會 base 喺大學入邊啦。咁所以大學呢一啲所有嘅 facilities 咧，學生由佢哋讀 foundation 呢1年開始咧，就已經係按一個每日 用嘅 basis 咧，佢哋都已經會係用到呢一啲唔同嘅 facilities。咁你都會見到其實喺 art and design 呢一部分啦，除咗一啲真係可能係傳統嘅畫嘅手作上面嘅嘢啦，佢哋會用到呢一啲唔同嘅 facilities 之外咧，而家亦都好多學生可能真係會用啲比較 digital 方面嘅一啲工具去到做佢哋嘅作品啦。咁所以亦都點解我哋其實之後可能大家都會再仔細睇翻我哋嗰個 competition 入邊咧，其實我哋都好鼓勵學生係可以佢用唔同嘅一啲媒介啦，佢哋都可以去準備佢哋呢一個參賽嘅作品嘅。好，咁呢一個咧其實係一個 video， 咁實睇下可唔可以播到俾大家睇，就關於我哋 on campus 啦學生嘅一啲生活啦、課程啦咁樣嘅。唔緊要，咁係啦，或者我哋之後咧都可以再 share 翻條 link 俾大家去睇翻嘅。咁我哋可以翻去頭先我哋係啦嘅 PowerPoint 先。咁跟住呢一度咧就係我哋學校入邊嘅環境啦。咁都係一啲唔同嘅片段可以俾翻大家睇翻啦。好，咁跟住落嚟咧，我就會想再深入介紹翻我哋 on campus 嘅 program 啦。咁 on campus Loughborough 呢一個叫做 foundation program 啦。咁我哋其實咧主要都同大部分嘅 foundation program 其實個 setting 係一模一樣嘅。有英文嘅 support、academic 嘅 support， 同埋咧亦都係 for 學生去升翻上大學嘅一啲 support 嘅。咁主要呢一類型嘅 foundation program 咧，其實我哋稱之為 one-to-one guarantee progression， 意思就係話學生用佢哋嘅譬如中五啦，或者係 DSE 嘅成績，咁去到申請呢一個 foundation program。咁喺讀呢一個 foundation program 大概9個月嘅課程入邊咧，就用翻佢哋校內嘅成績去到升翻大學嘅 Year One 嘅。咁所以喺呢一個過程入邊咧，佢哋就唔需要再考一個叫做公開試啦。咁通常學生嚟到英國讀書，佢無論係讀 foundation 也好，讀大學嘅課程也好，佢哋都會需要一個英文考試嘅。咁英文考試我哋大部分學生會考咧係 IELTS 去英國讀書嘅一個認證啦。咁所以學生嚟讀 foundation 都一樣啦，都係需要滿足呢個 IELTS 嘅要求啦。但係喺佢哋讀 foundation 呢一個 program 嘅時候咧，唔需要再考 IELTS 嘅啦，因為校內會有英文堂上亦都會有英文試，學生需要考嘅。咁你會見到喺呢一度咧，中間呢一條 bar 呢一度啦，就會講清楚我哋 art and design 入邊呢一個 program 咧，其實總共咧 technically 佢哋係有3個 academic modules 要讀嘅。咁呢3科咧，其實就包括2科，頭嗰2科你見到主要就係 portfolio 嘅 design 嘅，咁就係一啲實作性比較強啲嘅modules 啦。另一個叫 contextual studies 啦，咁呢3個就係形成我哋 academic 嘅部分啦。咁跟住再加一科叫英文啦，咁英文就係真係修讀翻佢哋校內考嘅英文試，咁所以其實基本上同 IELTS 咧就冇乜大分別嘅，咁只不過呢一個係一個 internal test 咁解。咁學生咧，主要大部分嘅時間都會係喺呢一個 foundation 嘅課程入邊係準備緊佢哋嘅 portfolio 啦。咁嗰個合格分數要求咧就係講緊頭嗰3科要滿足到60分嘅要求。另外嗰個英文嘅部分咧，你見到 octal 咧，意思就係我哋 internal 嘅 test of English 咁樣啦 ，on campus 嘅 test of English 要去到65分。其實佢嘅65分咧就等於6.5分嘅 IELTS。咁所以意思即係滿足大學 Year One 嘅要求，其實最少要到6.5分嘅 IELTS 啦。咁另外每個細嘅 elements 即係讀寫聽說唔可以低過60分 ，which 係6.0嘅 IELTS 啦。咁我哋成個 program 咧，其實有2個 intake 嘅，主要就係9月份同1月份。咁大部分香港學生咧，啱翻我哋呢一個上堂嘅時間啦。其實大部分學生考完 DSE 暑假之後入學咧，都會係 join 9月份嘅 intake 嘅。咁只不過有啲學生如果佢哋9月份趕唔切嘅話咧，其實都可以有一個1月份嘅 intake 可以 join 得到啦。咁你會見到佢呢度咧，其實就跟翻大學用 semester 嚟計。咁但係其實大部分咧，我哋喺 foundation 呢一個 level 咧，我哋都會係用 term dates 嚟計，用總共有3個學期咁樣嘅。咁3個學期咧，其中包括咗係聖誕假、復活節假，跟住就係暑假啦。之後佢哋就會下一個9月就會升大學噶啦。 好，咁我都大概講一講我哋個入學嘅要求啦。咁入學要求咧，如果學生係完成 DSE 嘅話，咁我哋收生要求咧係332，即係佢哋最好嗰個科目啦，有 D3 有3科有332咧就滿足到個要求啦。如果係 Form 5嘅學生 Band 1嘅中學咧，我哋要求係55分。咁如果其他 Banding 4中學咧，我哋要求係60分總平均分嘅。咁另外下邊有啲GCSE 咧或者 A Level 嘅一啲要求啦，咁我哋就會係係啦，有啲唔同嘅grading 嘅 system 咁樣嘅。咁另外如果入嚟 foundation 咧，嗰個要求係 IELTS 5.0，咁所以同大學嗰邊咧，通常咧我哋預計學生每一個學期咧會進步0.5分 IELTS， 咁所以點解入 foundation 咧就會係5分，升大學咧嘅時候，我哋希望學生就會要滿足到6.5分嘅要求啦。咁之後咧，我都再介紹埋就係 Loughborough 呢一個城市啦，喺入邊係點樣啦。咁當然頭先Charlotte 都會有講到少少啦。好，咁其實 Loughborough 咧，佢個 location 咧都算係比較正宗嘅，喺英國嘅叫中心嘅地區啦。咁所以其實去 London 咧，大概其實如果真係 to be exact 咧，大概80分鐘以內啦。總之個半鐘頭嘅火車一定會到 London。咁所以其實佢個 location 咧，相對嚟講都係非常之好啦。咁亦都會有好多唔同佢哋嘅 weekend markets 啊，咁亦都有好多唔同嘅一啲唔同嘅唔同類型嘅嘢食啦。咁所以學生咧，就算去到嘅時候咧，其實大部分學生都好容易會適應，咁甚至乎頭先好似 Charlotte 亦都有提到啦，有好多唔同嘅 nationalities， 佢哋自己咧都會有自己一啲叫 cultural club， 咁所以學生咧都會可以定時參加一啲唔同嘅 societies 啊，或者一啲唔同嘅活動咁樣嘅。好，咁另外咧，你都會見到啦。咁其實咧，由學校咧去佢哋個 city centre 其實都唔會話太遠啦。通常都係一啲 walking distance 啦，甚至乎佢哋住嘅宿舍咧都係 within walking distance 嘅。咁呢一度你會見到啦，喺左手邊，譬如佢有啲佢自己嘅一啲 local 買衫嘅地方啊 ，Top Shop 啊 ，Next 啊，或者甚至乎買日用品嘅地方咧，都喺齊晒 city centre 噶啦。咁另外 for art and design 嘅學生，佢哋可能特別着重嘅，都會想知道睇下會唔會有得去啲唔同嘅 museum 啊，去到參觀啦。咁其實喺Loughborough 入邊咧，其實佢哋都有好多唔同，有 town halls 啊，亦都有一啲 cinema， 學生可以去weekend 啊嘅時候可以去參觀啦，或者去做唔同嘅活動啦。咁另外咧，都係頭先我哋講嘅一啲，亦都有啲叫weekend market 啊，佢哋可以去到weekend 嘅時候有唔同嘅參觀啦，可以去玩啦咁樣嘅。好，咁跟住呢度亦都係我頭先提過啦。咁 art and design 有一啲真係 art and design 特別 related 嘅一啲 activities 啦。咁學生除咗喺 Loughborough 入邊以外咧，去到其他唔同嘅 city， 其實佢哋 connection 都非常之好嘅。去到Nottingham 或者係 Leicester， 其實佢哋亦都可以去到唔同嘅 art gallery 啦，去到參觀啦。大部分嘅呢一啲博物館啊 gallery 咧，其實佢哋都係免費可以俾學生去參觀嘅。甚至乎譬如有時有一啲真係需要特別俾入場費嘅一啲活動咧，其實佢哋有學生證咧，都會有佢哋嘅學生嘅折扣啦。好，咁呢度就係再多啲相，譬如睇翻我哋學生除咗讀書以外嘅一啲活動啦。咁你見到有一啲market 啊、city centre 啊，或者甚至乎佢去 countryside， 好多學生有時佢哋 weekend， 甚至乎係頭先我哋講 Easter 啊、聖誕假，佢哋未必一定要翻嚟香港嘅，因為畢竟嗰個 foundation 嘅 course 其實都唔係太長，9個月嘅課程，未必每位學生都會真係特登喺假期入邊會翻嚟香港啦。咁所以佢哋通常咧都會自己做一啲學生自己會做一啲團啦，去到做呢一啲唔同嘅活動咁。好，咁最後啦，呢一度就會有我哋一啲唔同 social media 上面有一啲 platform 啦。咁我哋定時咧都會 update 我哋學生嘅情況啦，同埋咧佢哋真係可能有啲咩活動啊，或者佢哋上堂嘅情況啊，咁我哋都會 update 喺我啲呢一啲 social media 嘅 platform。咁所以大家咧都可以歡迎去 follow 睇翻我哋有啲咩 update 咁樣嘅。好，咁我今日分享大概就係咁，多謝大家，
多謝 Ms Leung。相信大家對英國羅浮堡大學嘅課程已經有更加多嘅認識，我哋期望今次學生可以以優秀嘅成績完成比賽，衝出國際。以下落嚟嘅時間，我哋會詳細咁講一講 MSO 2023全港高中海外平面設計比賽黑白灰突破色彩生命嘅內容。
各位來賓好。今次比賽嘅創作主題係衝破自我，畫破框架。 學生需要根據主題創作以黑、白、灰三種顏色為基調嘅平面作品，思考點樣突破黑、白、灰嘅限制。我哋希望學生可以認識到自己嘅長處，發揮自己嘅潛能，突破限制，尋找屬於自己嘅生命色彩，繪畫出傳達正確能量嘅平面設計作品。關於創作要求同比賽規則，參賽者需要提交1000字以內嘅英文創作理念，作品唔可以大過 A4， 而且每位參賽者只可以提交1份作品。線上報名系統將會喺2023年4月30號關閉，如果有任何變更，將會喺 MSO 官方比賽網站公佈。參賽作品需要喺線上繳交，參加者需要喺2023年5月30號前喺 MSO 官方網站嘅指定位置以電子版形式繳交作品，但係需要保留作品原稿直到頒獎典禮完結。今次嘅比賽評審準則基於5大方向： 1. 創作同搜集資料； 2. 圖像運用； 3. 設計佈局； 4. 創作論證； 5. 圖像同埋畫面格式。基於大學想要更加詳細咁樣去進行呢個評核，所以會更新同埋添加呢個評審嘅準則。如果想了解更多詳細嘅評審準則，可以去到 MSO 官方網站睇。期待參加者可以根據以上嘅準則創作出出色嘅作品。本次比賽將橫跨半年，期間 MSO 將會就比賽舉行一系列嘅線上課程、工作坊、諮詢等等，希望可以幫助參加者順利完成比賽。比賽分別設有個人學生獎項同學校獎項2大項目。學生個人獎方面，所有參賽同學可以獲得大會發出嘅參賽證明，優秀參加者更加可以獲得國際院校發出嘅優異證書。學生個人獎設有5名，分別可以獲取唔同價值嘅獎學金或者文具用品禮券。一等獎更加可以獲取3天嘅倫敦校園遊。我哋期待各位參賽者能夠勇奪名次，獲取國際性嘅藝術榮譽。為感謝眾多學校嘅參與，我哋亦設置咗最積極參與學校獎同埋最佳指導學校獎，歡迎各中學嘅校長老師可以鼓勵同學積極參與。頒獎典禮將於2023年7月8號舉行，詳細安排將會喺比賽官方網站公佈。多謝。
多謝分享比賽嘅詳細內容。相信大家都對比賽嘅內容有更多嘅了解。以下落嚟，我哋會有5分鐘嘅問答時間。如果線上嘅觀眾有任何嘅問題，可以喺 Zoom 留言同埋舉手，我哋會隨機抽取同埋解答返。
睇嚟咧，我哋嘅介紹都好清楚啦，咁所以都大家都未有咩問題，咁但係唔緊要嘅，我哋咧網上面咧都有查詢嘅地方，咁咧同學啦、老師啦或者校長咧，如果有任何嘅問題咧，其實可以去翻我哋個官方網頁嗰度咧，我有一個查詢嘅網頁，咁就可以喺上面咧寫低你嘅問題嚇。咁同埋咧，我亦都會咧係適時咁樣將一啲可能比較多人問嘅問題啊，或者一啲特別啲嘅問題咧，我都會咧更新上網頁上面嘅 Q&A 嗰一部分嘅。咁變咗大家上到嘅時候咧，亦都可能已經好快會知道所需要嘅答案咁樣嚇。我補充少少啊，咁就喺
嚟緊啲大概幾個月裏邊咧，咁我自己咧都會咧想咧係追蹤到某啲嘅學校咧，譬如佢哋嗰啲高中學生咧點樣去準備呢個比賽。咁因為我覺得呢個係比較特別嘅比賽，就係佢可以咧即係要去將佢個作品咧交到外國嗰度。咁我覺得呢個位置咧，其實就好值得咧，即係我諗唔係淨係即係校內裏邊發生嘅。我諗希望咧，即係連即係好多嘅社區人士啊都可以睇到。咁我自己就會即係大概用我哋嗰個一啲群體力量啦。咁因為而家阿潘 Sir 咧就有大概1400個群組係啦。咁啊大概手上有我諗小5小6嘅家長大概係3萬幾個。咁但係仲有一啲係高中生啊，已經升咗上去嗰啲嘅。咁我諗佢哋都好想咧了解下，其實學校裏邊咧點樣去進行呢一類型嘅比賽準備。咁我覺得呢個係可以借鏡到業界，就話點樣可以除咗喺學術方面以外咧，喺藝術方面其實點樣可以支持學生可以去發揮自己所長。咁我更加希望就話可以見到就可能在座嘅學校，可能甚至有學生可能成為優勝者咧，就飛到去英國。咁我記得好似主辦方好似話唔係學生自己一張機票嘅，好似係同埋屋企一齊去嘅，嗬。係你補充下啦，係呢個我覺得好清楚嘅。
係咁咧就若果咧得獎冠軍嗰位學生咧，佢係喺18歲以下咧，其實咧主辦方咧都會咧subsidize 埋佢嘅陪同嘅呢個監護人啦，或者家長就一位嘅啫，但係就唔係成個 family 啦，係啦。咁咧就因為學生咧，如果佢未夠18歲咧，都需要照顧嚇，咁所以我哋主辦方都好即係好明白咧家長嗰個心情，咁所以咧都會咧係資助埋呢一位嘅家長嘅機票或食宿嘅，係啦。想請問今次我哋嘅設定咧就係個人嘅，係啦。咁可能我哋下一屆我哋就可以加入小組咁樣。咁呢個我覺得都係一個好建議。其實我哋最開頭都諗過嘅嚇，咁都有好多嘅討論啦。咁但係我哋因為第一次去舉辦嘅時候咧，我哋就諗住一個人咧就會比較簡單一啲，係啦。好，有冇其他嘅問題？其實隨便發問都得，係。有冇嘢？好。咁若果冇其他嘅問題咧，我就交翻俾阿。
非常之多謝 Frankie 同埋潘 Sir 嘅補充。亦都非常之多謝各位出席 MSO 2023全港高中海外平面設計比賽嘅發佈會。我哋誠邀每位參賽者都可以突破自我，畫破框架，成就色彩人生。多謝大家。